This is the road to the White House.
When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo?
Tonight, they're holding the big Republican caucus in Nevada, and right now, smart money is on money. Because Donald Trump leads in the latest Nevada polls by 16%. He's drawing huge crowds there. He's like a one-man Cirque du Soleil in that I cannot figure out why either one is popular. Are they an acrobatic lizard team or a family of sentient flowers? Someone tell me what's going on. So it's getting more and more plausible that Donald Trump could be the next president. Well timed. You need to get used to the idea, because think what you will of him. He's got a lot of money, he's got a message that really fires people up, and he's already acting presidential. Case in point, this weekend, he stared down an authoritarian world leader, the Pope. As you may have heard last week around the holy water cooler. When asked about Trump, His Holiness said, quote, "A person who thinks only about building walls wherever they may be and not of building bridges is not Christian. This man is not Christian if he has said things like that." Also, doesn't help if it looks like he's got a golden calf on his head. Trump proved him wrong by responding in the most Christian way, a thinly veiled threat.
If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which, as everyone knows, is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president.
Yes. He would beg for Trump's protection. It wouldn't be the first time the Pope has been guarded by a clown. Again. This also might be Cirque du Soleil, I'm not sure. Well, huge news, because on Friday, the Pope, who I may remind you is the infallible representative of God on earth, said, and I'm translating from the Latin, "My bad." Because a Vatican spokesman clarified the Pope wasn't attacking Trump. That's right, Trump went toe-to-toe with the Vicar of Christ, and the Pope blinked. It took Galileo 400 years to get an apology. Trump got one in 24 hours. I'd say that proves Trump's theory that he is the center of the universe. And if you beat the Pope, at this point, just paint him into the Sistine Chapel. Eddie. And as a Catholic, I feel I'm obligated to follow the Pope's example and apologize to Donald Trump. So, Donald, I'm sorry for all the things I've said about you, even the nice things.